So, what's up guys? My name is Ink, and we are going to be talking about Pokemon. So, I have 5 general tips on what newcomers to the Pokemon trading card game should just know in general, honestly. So, let's get into it. Number 1 is figure out what kind of collector you want to be / what kind of Pokemon cards you want to collect. So let's say you get really into the actual Pokemon card game itself. You want to be competitive, you want to build decks that are competitive and that are good in the meta and everything like that. Well, you probably don't want to go for the base set Charizard because it's not only old, but it's slow and probably weak by now. I don't play competitive too much, but these new Pokemon cards are looking really extremely strong. So you want to start your collection based off of these newer cards, based off the cards that are coming out in the newest sets. Now, on the opposite spectrum of things, let's say you only want to collect a vintage card. Well, you don't want to collect this Rayquaza that looks really cool because, yes, it looks really cool. Yes, it might be only $50, but you could spend that $50 maybe collecting the one card that you need to complete your binder of first generation Pokemon. You could also do a single set. I know a few friends of mine that are collecting Evolving Sky sets right now, and they're just 1 or 2 cards off. And that set is going to be really expensive one day. You could also collect the complete set of Brilliant Stars or Astral Radiance or Vivid Voltage and just solely focus on those cards. What you could also do is pick your favorite Pokemon and start collecting just that Pokemon. My favorite Pokemon is Rayquaza, and I have started a mini collection of my own of just Rayquaza cards. You can basically collect any kind of Pokemon cards you want. There are like 90 billion of them. So yeah. Number 2 is use sites like TCG. So you want to research your Pokemon cards because, like I said just a few minutes ago, there are 90 billion Pokemon cards or some crazy number like that. And honestly, you're not going to know the price of every single card, no matter how long you've been doing this. And I have 2 really good examples of why you should always research your cards, because I have these 2. We have an Emboar and then we have a Greninja. How much do you think these cards are worth? Both of them together. Both of these cards together cost over $20. So this Emboar card is just a regular rare. It has nothing special about it, except from what I can guess, it's rarity. Now, I don't mean the rarity on the actual card. I mean the rarity just in general. This card probably just was not pulled a lot, and therefore it is $6.32. And this Greninja card is a promo card. Now, promo cards are not necessarily super rare or anything, but they're not in any booster boxes or packs. So number 3 is buy storages for all of your cards. We got a couple different storage options if you want to keep them in mint condition or at least in as good of condition as you possibly can keep them in. So number 1 is binders. So binders aren't the best for keeping them in like the perfect condition, but if you want to just store your cards for a long time and you want to store a lot of your cards for a long time, binders are an excellent way to do so. Now, you also can do these sleeves and these top loaders. So the sleeves are going to help protect the cards from getting any scratches or smudges on the cards. Now, what the top loader does is it prevents any bending for the card. So it keeps the card straight and in pretty mint condition. Now, with all of this stuff, Pokemon cards can get extremely expensive. I mean, just take this card again, for example. This card is $36. And if you buy this card just every single week, that's what? $120 like $120 every single week. Or that's $120 like every single month. So because cards can get extremely expensive, just put a budget on how much you're willing to spend every single week, every other week, every month, and then stick to that budget. You want to build relationships, whether that's your friends, whether that's at meetings or conventions, or whether that's online. You want to build relationships, have a great reputation within those relationships. And that is my 5th tip. Build relationships. Everyone in this community is really cool. So you want to build as much positive, good reputation and friendships as you can. That's a very simple tip. Yeah. So those are my 5 tips that you should know about this Pokemon community. Again, it's a really cool community. I just got into it pretty recently, not super recently, but kind of recently. And I've been having a blast. But it's all up to you from what you do here, what you do with this information, and how you go about it. So until next time, guys, see you later.